about the struggle of the offense.
Oh shit.
You
All right,
know,
go ahead. Yeah.
Steph came out yesterday when asked about it and said nobody's under any fire. I mean, it's one bad game, and he has a lot of faith in you. What does that mean when your guy kind of holds up for you guys like that?
It's great. He's in the room. He's watching the film. We're watching. We see what's on the film, and we know what we're doing. Right. We know what we're doing wrong, and we know we can correct our mistakes and things like that. But for the most part, I feel like we just got to get together as a unit and be better as a whole. It's not just one guy. It's not just you can't point out just one guy and doing one thing wrong and having one bad game. And I feel like that's bad juju. Like they come and I'll admit, what I'm saying, like my Chiefs game wasn't the best game, but I'm pretty sure I've had good games this season and I've been consistent for the most part. And I don't think a lot of people see that. A lot of people see, oh, well, he's not producing over here, he's not doing this over here. Well, if you watch the tape, if the same people watch the tape that we watch, then everything would be different. But not everybody's in this locker room like we are, so we're here for a reason. So we got to take the criticism just like we take the glory.
Isaiah, obviously, Josh has said he's a competitor. All of you guys have said he is. Just what's it been like watching him try to get through this?
The injury? Oh, it's been amazing. He sits back there. He's like a coach now. He's coaching us up. He's seeing things, from the naked eye, just not from the quarterback position right now, just on the sideline. And he's seen a lot of things. What I'm saying? He corrected me today on the route, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you ran it like that." What I'm saying? "Can you run it like this?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay, cool." But when he's at the quarterback position, he got a lot of things going on. A lot of things he can't see. That he's trying to see everything, but it's not. For a quarterback, you should see everything for the most part, but sometimes you miss certain things here and there. But him sitting back, it's been awesome to see him just learn from Case and learn what we're doing on the opposite side of the ball, and he's gonna be fine.
What about collectively as a unit? Obviously, you mentioned the film. You guys have a finer eye for detail, but just generally, the inconsistencies it seems the past couple games, after seeing you guys pretty potent and regular early on, what has been the difference?
I would say, to be honest, the ball is very important. Turnovers and things like that, and just for the most part, just being us. Yeah, we're 6-2, and in the beginning of the season we were scoring 40, 38, things like that. But it comes to a point where you just got to go back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? Go back to what you called originally and things like that. But I feel like we haven't lost a beat. We just got to go back to the details of everything. You know what I'm saying? Running routes, catching the ball, throwing the ball, blocking, and things like that. So I feel like we just go back to the details and we'll be just fine.
Does Josh ever, because he's so good on multiple levels, running and things like that, does he ever mask some of the deficiencies at times and maybe make up for things that allow you to maybe not be as crisp as you usually are?
Yeah, his legs make up for a lot of things. His arm as well. But Josh does a lot for us, and I feel like certain things that don't get done within the game, he makes up for. And like you said, he does master a lot for us. So.
How much does this offense change if he's not playing?
That's funny. I said it yesterday. We just went from a 6'6" quarterback to like a 5'7" quarterback. Nah, but I was joking with Case, but it doesn't change.
Case that? Do you like that one?
Case doesn't mind, but because he pick on me all the time. But for the most part, it's just it doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? Case is gonna go out there and throw the ball to his guys, and he's gonna have fun. I mean, he probably can't run, as good as Josh, but I'm pretty sure if he had to get in the open field, he'll make a couple moves. But for the most part, I feel like I'm comfortable with Case. I'm pretty sure everybody else is comfortable with Case. And if Case is playing on Sunday, then that's what we're going to roll with.
Yeah, you talked about how you spent a lot of time trying to get on that same page with Josh, though, and knowing how does that change from your perspective, like when it's a different quarterback back there? It could be anyone, but how does that change what you do?
Yeah, you're right about that. And the velocity of the ball changes. The way a quarterback throws the ball, it changes. Josh throws a little different in Case, but that's why we practice, so we can get on the same page and get in that rhythm and things like that. So for the most part, I just got to go out there and we just got to be on the same page.
I'm sorry, I missed the beginning. What is Steph doing this week just getting ready to go up against his old team?
He hasn't even talked about it. I bring it up sometimes. I'm like, yeah, well, they didn't want you, so now you're here, and now you about to go against them. So he doesn't care. He comes out every week, no matter who it is, and he's ready to play. So, but he hasn't talked about it much. I bring it up, just try to get him hyped, but he doesn't. He just stays level-headed, and that's why we like him.
Did you really tell him they didn't want him?
Yeah. He'll tell me like Denver didn't want me, so I tell him, Vikings didn't want him, but he's a great player, so he doesn't mind at all.
Very fair.
Isaiah, what's Josh's mood been like when you talk to him? Is he pretty normal,
Yeah.
same self, or does he seem down? How would you describe how he's been?
He's been the same old Josh. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while because he's rehabbing and things like that. So when I walk in the gym, I was like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And then like he doesn't like that because he's like, it's me, it's me. So I was like, hey, I haven't seen you on the practice field in a while. He's like, shut up. And I'm like, oh, whatever. But yeah, he's doing great. He's rehabbing. He's trying to he's preparing. Whether he plays Sunday or not, but he's preparing. For the next time he gets back on the field. But I always got love for Josh. But we'll see where he goes from there.